Equity investments obviously work different to banks. Banks would be glad to lend you money so long as you can securitize to whatever the relevant rate is. Commercial is between 60 and 70% loan-to-value ratio, LVR, and private personal is 80%. And the God honest truth about banks is they don't take risks, right? All they do is they create money out of nothing, and they take loads and loads of security to protect themselves. Now, of course, they are subject to rules like Basel, etc., which has been around for over a decade, which says that you have to have certain securitization ratios. But of course, they created those rules themselves to protect themselves against the shit that they created, back with the GFC and previous. So, what makes equity investment different is, in plain, honest English, is someone, ultra high net worth, VenCap fund, whoever, someone is prepared to put their cock on the block and say, "I'm going to back you." Right? And I'm not going to take your house, and I'm not going to take your car, and I'm not going to take your next 3 children, right? I'm going to back the business because I believe in your business. A bank doesn't need to believe in anything. All they need to believe in is the value of whatever security is you're providing them. An equity investor needs to believe in the business. He needs to believe in the team you've got. He needs to believe that, or she, needs to believe that you've done the homework, you know who you're selling to, needs to believe that you have the chutzpah to go out and get that traction in whatever form that is, and to create sales and generate sales and to lead a team. And it doesn't mean that they believe that you're going to be the one to lead the team beyond 3 or 5 years, because let's be honest, that whole Peters principle from decades gone by, where every job or every position helps a person rise to their own level of incompetence, is true in entrepreneurship and business ownership as well. Every job, every business you create will help you rise to a level of incompetence within that business where you need to pass the reins. Okay, if you build it big enough, you can back off and become chairman, chairperson, whatever you want, and install a CEO to take over, or a CEO, you say a CEO, and put a COO in there to make it run. But of course, now you build a business which is at least 20, 50 people. A CEO of one company, yes, effectively. Strictly speaking, is the chief executive officer, but it's not much of a CEO, quite frankly, So that's the difference between, sorry, I've got a bit off track, but that's the key difference between banks and equity investment. Equity investment, a little bit hoarse this morning, but equity investment is all about someone putting their cock on the block and saying, I believe in this business, I'm prepared to take an educated risk and put my money up for a period of time where it's going to earn me something back. And I'm gonna ride the big wave to the exit. Whereas a bank, all they're looking for is to say, hey, I'll give you this money at X%, and give me a house, your mother-in-law, your firstborn, 15 camels, and 5 sheep, and I'll be happy.